to see if indeed Leonard has a new approach to this and Let's Play Pickleball. Hello, Rafa. My goodness, what a shot out the gate.
Great control to be able to keep that ball in from an off-balance position.
And then just destroys a serve. So Leonard off and running here. Great recognition of taking that ball out of the air. A lot of players sit back, so he can't do it.
Yeah, that was a great rolling pass / drop, and came in quick to close the gap and nails a volley cross court.
We take our seats, please.
One potential adjustment that Rafael Lenhard may have made is probably using a new paddle. That paddle was not released back in October.
Good point.
Fight out.
So 2-minute backhand catches the net, and yeah, we're going to be here, Rafa. Get that towel ready over there, buddy. It was 1-1 and 5 in Atlanta, so he has already achieved more points than he got in the whole first 2 games there. Oh, no.
Point.
That's why you make him hit one more right there, Zoe. Tough overhead after a brilliant point from Rafa.
1-3. Fight out.
So are you a return to the strength or the weakness player?
It kind of depends on who I'm playing.
Yeah.
I am fine doing either. Just because that next volley would then go to the weakness if you return to the strength. That's the strategy behind it. But really, it's situational for me.
1-3. Fight out.
Just misses there on the pull down the line from Staksrud. So just from a nerves, you're out on center, you're playing the #1 seed. This is a fabulous start for Rafael.
Point.
And could be a little bit what we talked about earlier of when you've played someone that's just beat you. So he's probably a little bit more locked in because Federico has beat him in the past, and obviously the opportunity is great. So definitely something that he's going to want to make a good showing out of.
That is commanding the kitchen. I love that little teardrop Tui that Leonard hit, but Fed handled it.
And the movement of both of these gentlemen is so impressive.
1-4.
I think Staksrud would love to play cat and mouse all day with Leonard.
Leonard's not too shabby at the soft game himself, though. Nobody quite does it the same way that Fed does.
That's the problem. Agreed, however.
Point.
Feddy knows he got away with one there. Rarely is there a rally where both players are not happy. Staksrud will take it, though, within one.
3-4. Point.
Now missed return, and the scoreboard has been tilted back to Staksrud, now tied.
4-4. Point.
Just wide, so Leonard smartly off screen. You can't see him. A little towel timeout. Just take your time. Don't rush back to the line when you've given a few away.
5-4.
Point. Mentioned maybe the paddle's different. Explain what he's using there.
So that is the Selkirk boomstick. I believe it came out of their Selkirk Labs program. Quite a few years of innovation behind the technology they put in there.
Indeed. And Selkirk people know my Pittsburgh deal. So I got an early look at the black and gold one, and it is a nice looking paddle. So yeah, the technology advances across the board by these paddle companies is impressive.
Point.
And Staksrud has taken over. What's changed here, Zoe?
Execution. Leonard's definitely not been able to get that ball quite in the right spot these last 8 to 10 points. And an inch or two is more like 2 or 3 feet when you're playing against Federico Staksrud. So not quite getting the upper hand in a lot of these rallies anymore.
Point.
Not the best approach, so Leonard had a good look there, but cannot find the court, and now he is feeling the weight of a massive run. It was 3-1 Leonard. It's now 9-4 Staksrud.
Point.
Make that 10, so frustration is now part of this.
2 or 3 missed returns from Rafa as well, which is not helping his cause.
10-4.
How can an aggressive approach perhaps help you clean it up as he came flying forward there?
I think if you win a few quick points coming in, forcing them to make an error, you start to get that confidence back, and then the rest of your game starts to fall into place.
How about the footwork on that to find the forehand down the line? That was special.
Very impressive.
Wow, I don't know if Fed's sure. I think Fed's going to challenge his own in ruling there.
I think that might have just squeezed wide, but I don't want to make a premature conclusion. Definitely worth a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we have that on this court.
And I like that we have this particular challenge, meaning
No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remains. Resume play at 2-0.
yeah, that's just as good a forehand as you're going to see all week here from
Time in.
Rafael Lenhard.
2-0. Side out.
Tried to find that same footwork from before. These tee serves today are nice, though, Zoe.
Yeah, definitely able to open up the court a little bit with a serve right up the tee. And I like Rafael Lenhard definitely making an effort to find his forehand a bit more here early in game 2.
Point.
I mean, bring him forward at your own peril. Just elite movement. You see guys like Gabe Joseph who just fly around the court, but man, Staksrud is right there with him. Well, this certainly changed.
Point.
Staksrud played a ball that was going to maybe hit the video board.
I think he thought that Rafa did not get to the previous shot, asking if it was 2 bounces there after the point. I wasn't sure from up here.
Yeah.
2-2.
I mean, we're in the entertainment business, and I'm all for it.
Side out.
Can't curve that in, so I like the self-talk from Rafa there as well. Winner of this, well, both players are done for the day, but the winner will not have to play anymore till Saturday, as that's when we have all the semifinals. So done by 4 p.m. or 4:30, depending on how this goes, is not a bad day for singles.
2-2. Point.
Command.
That's the risk you run if you try to drive through someone and you don't quite get the connection you want. As the whole court is open, that ball just gets back to you so quickly, and Staksrud able to just swat that one away.
I'll recall. 3-2.
Oh,
Point.
visions of sugar plums and ATPs were dancing in his head, but the ball checked up on him, and he was already kind of committed to a sort of racquetball swat, and that just got all out of whack there for Rafa, unfortunately.
4-2. Tied out.
Got away with not the cleanest first volley there, but good read on the next one.
Good composure on that last volley to just squeeze it back behind Fed instead of letting him get into that cat and mouse that has been in his benefit all afternoon.
Oh my, look at that filth with the Tui there outside of the ball. That's a left-handed forehand almost with that. That is nice. You got to get that up and down in a hurry, and he did with ease. A nice response here for Leonard to see if he can get it tied.
Point.
Nice serve there, and still firing himself up from the first point of the second game, actually giving himself a little bit of that come on. Definitely fighting to make this second game more competitive.
4-4.
Oh,
Point.
absolutely disgusting forehand on the run. I mean, pace, dive, everything.
Don't think he could hit that much better than he did. And also way, way in, which just shows you how much spin and how much shape he had on it that Fed wasn't able to reach it.
Point.
I think both players were about to call a ball out, and then it caught, and look at this. Yeah.
So he's going to be dipping into his bag of strategies. He's going to know what he needs to do to execute a little bit better, and he's had a lot better looks here in game two, and he's also just been able to execute them a little bit better as well. So great mental resilience from Rafael Lenhard here going into game two.
No timeout, one timeout.
Yeah, I mean, when you just played a tournament, the Challenger up in North Carolina, and you won it, you're like, I haven't lost in forever. I'm invincible here, man. And another rocket of a serve. And this tee serving is a thing today.
Yeah, I like that serve spot because it was more like at Federico's left foot, so it made him want to move around it to hit a forehand, but in the end, he just didn't have the time to. That's a great spot from Rafael Lenhard. And then, yeah, mixing in a true tee serve as well is smart to open the court up.
Yeah, because to your point, it wasn't on that middle line, so it didn't go, well, I got to hit a backhand return here.
Point.
So that time, instead of hitting it through the wall that you questioned whether he should do, he did drop a couple, but didn't make the second one there.
5-7. Tied out.
Use their movement against them.
Yeah, and great hold on that volley from below the net and just pushes it back up the line, which is not an easy shot to execute. That's partially why Federico is so confident in going to the other corner.
Side out.
Staksrud
Correction. Point.
Stays back and pays the price, and Leonard's 3 points away from forcing a third game.
8-5. Point.
Characteristic miss there.
Nine, 5. Point.
Missed return, and we are at game point. Carbon copy of game one, except in reverse, where it's Staksrud who had an early lead here in game two, and it is Leonard roaring back.
10-5. Side out. Yeah, 5. Five, 10.
ATP, look at this. Oh my. That is special singles right there.
Both guys probably could have won that point 2 or 3 times and just keep getting one more ball back. Very, very good level from both of them.
Yeah, Fed was waiting for the ATP defense because he knew he'd given it to him.
6-10.
Nicely done there. So in game 1, brought Fed in and paid the price, that time all over it. So Leonard making corrections on the fly here. So
very impressive game 2 from him. Hopefully he can get one more point on the board here.
Game point 2.
10-6.
And forehand, forehand. I'm going to tap paddles from the. We'll switch ends at 6. Again, we're playing not indoors, but covered. So not that rain is in the forecast, knock on wood. Great return there to start. How huge is having a coach these days?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
I think, personally, I don't have a coach. I rely on other people on tour to give me some advice sometimes, but I think it's definitely nice to have that outside voice with no distraction from yourself.
And Rafa Lenhard nasty at the kitchen again, and he is starting to become Jerry. He was Tom in game 1, but my goodness.
0-0.
Wow. Short hop 2-way down the line, Zoe? Is that what you just saw?
I did see that. Probably the first time I've ever seen it before, but looked beautiful.
Look at how early he takes that. I mean, Staksrud thinks he has another half step to get there.
1-0.
And that ball never got to the apex. That is nice.
Point.
And now you think your volleys have to be just a little bit better. And if you're just joining us, just to remind, they've played once before in the LT Open singles only event, best of 5. Staksrud won 1, 1, and 5. 7 total points for Leonard. What a response
2-0.
here in Daytona.
Side out.
Be interesting to see if Staksrud can get Rafa Lenhard off of running around his forehand. In order to do that, he might have to actually hit some to his forehand side so that he can't cheat as far over covering that backhand, which was what was helping him a lot in game 2.
Side out.
Wow. You don't see that very often because he was all over what he wanted there. And I mean, he missed the bunny.
Yeah, nice point construction from Fed there, but wasn't quite able to execute. Almost looked like he took it a little bit too early, too far in front of him. And again, could have just been thinking this has got to be perfect. I finally got my opportunity. Rafa Lenhard's putting that pressure on him.
Fed let up. This is going to pay. Oh, I cannot love the idea more, but the execution just missed. He tried to take it up and over from like 2 inches from the net, Zoe.
And sometimes that's a shot that it's the least expected. So you find your opponent is so far leaning in that it actually works. And I mean, he almost had him.
Oh, Staksrud had no chance of taking that ball out of the air.
No. Just misses by a couple inches back there.
0-2. Point.
Leonard kind of let that go, it looked like.
Yeah,
Plenty of spin to get that down.
must have had a little bit more top spin on it than expected. Yeah, he knows it. He's laughing a little bit.
Yeah, because when you kind of cover line and then you let it go, that's a little painful. Oh my! So short hop, I see you and raise you, and a sick protractor worthy angle. We're tied at 2. This is a high level here, Zoe.
Yeah, both players now finding that nice peak level. I feel like Staksrud played great in game 1, Leonard in game 2, and now they're both pushing each other to be better.
Point.
Did he just do a no-look flick cross court? I think he did.
Yeah, a little extra pace on that one. I think Leonard was expecting to keep that kitchen game going, and Fed just hits him with some pace.
He looked at the baseline behind. Can we see that again, Truck? The nerve of this man. That's incredible.
You know, they
Watch
say,
this. Watch for Fed's head.
3-2.
That is spectacular. And so was that.
Side out.
All right, we will switch ends at 6, which sometimes in here in Pictona, there is a better side visually. The wind and so forth will not obviously be a factor.
Side out.
And that's as close as Fed has ever screamed Dale to his opponent, who was standing almost next to him. But the drop volley, we've seen that a lot in the women's side too, using the front side of the court here in singles.
Yeah, definitely making an appearance more in the women's game, and super underrated still of
3-2.
being able to expand the court open both ways.
Point. Four two.
Wow, missed the serve
Point.
wide.
That's why you got to be careful with the T serve,
Yes.
because
Side out.
don't want to miss a serve wide.
No, it's clearly the strategy is to try and make him run
2-4.
around the forehand.
Point.
So Staksrud is
Timeout.
challenging the
Challenge
call
with
of the
alcohol.
missed return.
Result of the rally puts us at 3-4. We'll proceed with video review.
With all the trains going by, I'll use that terminology. The first stop is 6, and it's an important one to
3-4.
get there first for mental confidence.
Point.
Just absolutely stretching Fed everywhere. Made 2 ridiculous saves, but couldn't get the dropper.
Looked like Rafael Lenhard might have played a ball that was going well wide as well, but I thought he was going to put it away. But Fed's movement is remaining to be very, very good here deep in this match.
4-4. Side out.
Just missed it. The cross-court forehand has been devastating. Just missed the inside-out pass, and he's saying to himself, and you mentioned this earlier, drop it if you're not in a great position.
Point.
Desperate smack at that one there. So
Yeah, that was the first time I feel like the shot selection hasn't quite been what was expected there from Leonard. I think he looked in position to roll something into into the kitchen, but decides to pull the trigger a little early and overcooks it.
Sometimes you're just tired, man. Just take a hack at this thing. This is a demanding match. You see the sweat all over both players here.
5-4. Point.
Oh, okay.
Timeout. We have a challenge at the out call. The result of the
Instant
rally
challenge
puts us at 6-4.
by Leonard.
Receive a video review.
And this one was very, very close. So if that's not when it's hitting.
It's definitely something I think I had to Google the first time I played on center court, because it is, you get a free challenge timeout.
Right.
If you're wrong on a challenge, then your technical warning is assessed. So nice that they can use the challenges, but also something to keep in the back of their minds. Of, oh, okay, I used my free one. If I'm wrong here, I'll be punished.
Wow, loose volley there after getting a good look. So Leonard on the end changed down too, but has the ball.
4-6.
Goes to drive the 2 in. What a angled volley.
So much action on that ball too. It bounced and then probably moved, you know, a foot and a half to our right, making it even harder for Leonard to track down and produce something off of.
And whoever gets out the door here is going to be very happy that semifinal Saturday exists, so they will not have to play again.
Just wide.
Fight out.
That's so hard in your backswing to have the focus to call that there, but correct call.
4-6. Fight out.
That's the one that got him game 2. Just misses.
Yeah, Fed needs to be careful giving him a look there on that forehand running out to the right. He's been absolutely roping that thing cross court all afternoon.
Fight out.
Well done. Caught Fed kind of in a tough spot in the transition zone. Winner of this gets the winner of Garnett and Gabe Joseph, which is another terrific quarterfinal.
4-6. Point.
Took a little something off.
That was a beautiful rolling pass, and not really a spot that he's been hitting at all this afternoon so far. So able to open the court up with a few other things that Fed's covering, and then finds the space down to the left side of the court.
Point. Video challenge. Can't appeal to the ref.
That he's gonna
Use it.
So what's wild, not Zoe wild, but the fact that his shot hit the net means the ball stayed on his side and he can challenge his own in ruling.
Point.
But he's deciding not to. Okay, but he could have there. Had that gone over, then you cannot challenge that. So don't know if the truck has a look at that.
Point.
I didn't know about the stipulation on the challenge rules. I was surprised that the ref was letting him challenge so late after he had already missed the ball.
Fight out.
You do not get extra points for hitting the rate sign. So ball back after the timeout.
Six, 7.
What a beautiful combo platter from Staksrud, and we are tied at 7. And some lovely sportsmanship. Good ball said from Leonard.
7-7.
No way. Oh my, unbelievable point Incredible dig from Staksrud before that, and Leonard made him hit one more.
Great level on these last 2 points. Showing what it takes to actually win a point here. Very impressive.
And not win a final, win a quarter-final. Staksrud a chance to get up a pair.
8-7.
Oh, and caught him looking down the line and brings it back cross court. A beautiful pass. This is down the stretch they come. It was 6-4 Staksrud, 7-6 Leonard, now 9-7 Staksrud.
9-7.
Tough
Point.
miss. With the ball spinning away, you have to keep that firm, and he didn't. And we are at match point for Staksrud.
10-7. Side out.
Leonard holds.
Nice run there from Staksrud, though. A lot more energy in those last couple points from him, and showed on the scoreboard as well.
7-10. Point.
Serve on the back edge of the line, volley on the back edge of the line, but that's why they give you the back edge of the line. So
The line is in.
exactly.
So it's way in.
Down in ruling. Time in. 8-10.
Oh, and he does it again. Short return, runs around the backhand and goes with that dipper. Chance to tie.
9-10.
And that is exactly what he does with a rocket of a serve to start the rally. Kept Staksrud away from the net and came forward. It is going to take more than 11.
Point.
Missed return. Match point goes the other way to Rafael Lenhard. What an opportunity right here on his paddle. Does he have the nerve to smoke a serve in the corner again?
11-10.
And an ATP has done it. The defending champ is done. Rafael Lenhard, building off his PPA Challenger title last week, comes in here, knocks off the world #1, the 1 seed, and the defending champ, and there will be no church for Fed in singles. We'll talk to Rafael Lenhard when we come back. What a win. Take that hat off.